Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share some information that I gathered on how my labor and delivery process has been affected or changed by this whole pandemic and virus that is going on. I am currently 36 weeks pregnant. I just turned 36 weeks pregnant today, Saturday, that I'm recording this video. And I am beyond excited but nervous. So this week I actually called the hospital that I'll be delivering at to get basic information on just how things are, because I'm also a first-time mom and I have no clue what I'm getting myself into, plus what restrictions are getting applied or being applied at that hospital because of this whole virus. Now, for geographic purposes, I live in the southern Maryland area. So I do recommend that wherever you live, even if this is not your first baby, to call your hospital and check what restrictions are being put in the hospital, because it all depends on the state that you live at and the hospital that you'll be delivering at. Because if the hospital that you'll be going to has a lot of cases concerning this virus, their restrictions may be a lot more strict than other places where they don't have as many cases, so they can be more lenient towards these restrictions and rules that are being put in. So basically, when I called my hospital where I'll be delivering at, they first explained to me their entire protocol on delivering. So from what they provide to the amount of days I'll be staying, depending on how I deliver. And then they went ahead and explained to me what restrictions are being applied. And the first thing that they said is that I had to go through the outpatient entrance and not the emergency room entrance. The reason they're doing this is because they want to limit my exposure to sick people, and going through the emergency room, it's not ideal. So they do want me to go through the outpatient area so that I can get triaged, checked my fever, and provide me with a mask. This whole process of getting triaged to make sure if I am actually in active labor, my husband is not allowed with me. So he would have to leave me in the front door of the hospital and park and wait in the car while I'm getting checked to make sure that yes, I am in active labor, or no, you have to go home. So depending on what is going on, then my husband is allowed in the room. He does have to bring everything with him, because once he's inside the room, he is not allowed to go outside, not even to the cafeteria in the hospital, because again, they want to limit the amount of exposure that he is having and bringing over to my baby, well, our baby and myself. And then after that, they did tell me that we would have to be wearing masks throughout the entire stay when a nurse or the doctor or anybody else other than my husband and I came in. And I asked the person that I was on the phone with if I had to push and deliver my baby with a mask on, and she said yes. That's another different thing. Like, who has delivered a baby or has been obligated, right, to deliver a baby with a mask on? That's going to be very interesting. Like, I'm used to wearing masks working in a hospital, but I cannot imagine myself going through a contraction and pushing and trying to breathe and in so much pain and having that mask going in and out my mouth. Yeah. So that is another rule that they are applying. I am not allowed any visitors, which I was not surprised by. And they are allowing you to leave within 24 hours of your delivery if you are healthy and if the baby is healthy and you feel okay and comfortable with the decision between your doctor and yourself that you're okay to leave within 24 hours. Now, they did recommend me, being a first-time mom, not to do that, just because they want to be able to give me a lactation consultant to explain to me how to latch my baby and all of that. They want to be able to teach me how to bathe my baby and also how to swaddle her, just show me basic survival skills to take care of my child. And I guess is not able to get done in 24 hours. So they do not recommend that for first-time mamas. But if it's not their first rodeo, they are not against the whole situation. And again, they're not against it if I want to choose to leave, but they just don't recommend it being a first-time mom. If I do deliver by cesarean, then I do have to stay the amount that is said, and at least in my hospital is 4 days. So when I'm packing, I'm gonna pack like I am a cesarean, and I'm gonna be staying there for 4 days because you never know, and my husband cannot get out. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. And that is basically all the information they gave me as far as the virus goes and the restrictions. So that they're not a lot and they're not bad, to be honest, compared to other stories that I've heard from other mamas. They're not horrible, but it did change how I was planning on doing things and who I was planning to have with me. And it definitely just is not what I envisioned when I became pregnant. I didn't think it was gonna be like this at all. You know, going to doctor's appointments by myself, hearing my baby's heartbeat by myself, and my husband had to hear it by my phone, like a recording, having to be with a mask and just scared and nervous, even more nervous, and afraid of bringing a baby into the world that it's going through all of this craziness. So I am all kinds of emotional, but I am excited to meet her, and I am going to do whatever is in my power to make this as positive as possible because it's our first baby and I've always wanted to be a mom, and not even this virus is going to ruin that for me. So if you're feeling sad being pregnant, don't feel sad. You are strong. God gave us this situation because we can handle it. Even though sometimes I feel like, God, I think you think I'm too strong. I'm not really that strong. God doesn't give you anything that you cannot handle. Try and think of it like that. Yes, cry it out and feel, because it's a stressful situation. But you can do this. You can do this. And I wanted to leave this video telling you that. And to finish off this video, if you're a pregnant mama, please comment down below what was your experience if you already delivered, or what is going to be your experience with what you have been told from your hospital. I really want to know. I've heard so many stories, and let's just try and stick together through this, mamas, because we can do this. We can do this, and we just have to try and stay positive and happy for the life that we're creating inside of us, okay? Because we are powerful. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful or somewhat calmed you down. It's definitely very helpful for me to just let this whole information out into the world because it may help somebody else. And if you did like it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it does support my channel, and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos from me and my journey being a first-time mom. Until the next one, okay guys? Bye, amores.